We're leaving our place in Praslin and are now going to the place where it all began. Well, at least where the trip began. See you there. Back out here in Mahé. Guess who's here?
Hi, I'm new here.
I'm also new here. We're in this beautiful space at Villa Kayola. It's fantastic.
We recommend.
The owner of the place is also a pretty nice guy, and he offers like transfers down to the bus stop because we're high up on a mountain and you really don't want to walk up and down there. After all the walking we have already done during our whole trip. Apparently, learning of the day, it is very, very hard to get a car for one day. 2 days, 3 days, 10 days, whatever, but not for a single day. Which kind of sucks for people like us who are just here for this day.
Yeah, we had an unofficial Uber driver that doesn't have an app, but they call themselves Uber because they charge less than normal taxis, because normal taxis overcharge people all the time. And this Uber movement wants to be
Uber
cheaper and get more tourists. Like, if we stayed here for longer, we would totally get his number and totally use him for every single trip because he charged a really good price in comparison with all other taxis that we had. And they can't do their own app because the taxi drivers would complain that they stealing their business. So yeah, if you're ever in Seychelles and you hear something like, "I'm an Uber driver, come over here," take them, believe them.
Take them, never let them go. We're now back down there, and now we're gonna wait for a bus that will bring us to the capital city of the Seychelles called Victoria. It seems like there's many buses going there, so we're just gonna take our chances. We're just gonna try our luck and go there somehow.
Victoria is one of the tiniest capitals in the world. There's a comment here how many people live in Victoria.
That's all we know so far. The rest we're gonna find out very soon. This right here is the bus that takes us straight to Victoria. It's completely full, like people aren't even standing over here. It's basically quite a distance to get to Victoria from the point where we are. Still, like there's a lot of different bus lines that go there, and we just picked the first one that arrived. Of course it's kind of full, but we're almost there, I feel like.
Luckily we got the seats.
Yeah, even though it took a little while until I got my seat, and standing here is hard in this bus.
Extreme.
It's possible, but it's hard. You gotta be advanced in that.
You train your muscles.
You really do, yeah, and your balance. If you can avoid standing in one of those buses, avoid it. We survived our bus trip and are now in the capital city of the Seychelles. Central Bank of Seychelles right here with beautiful palm trees in the reflection. That's how it's supposed to be. The fun thing about this city is it actually kind of reminds me of Funchal because, you know, you have all of those buildings and everything around, and as soon as you turn over here, you got the mountains surrounding the city. Well, you know, at least on one side, but of course only on one side because you got the sea on the other side. We know that from Madeira, and this is basically the same thing right here because both are islands. I don't know what I'm talking really. So instead, enjoy the trip. We have something that looks like Big Ben. It's a clock tower that is directly in the middle of a street. There you go.
It was built in a memory of Queen Victoria.
And there you can kind of see that it was on 1st of April 1903. So it basically was an April Fool's joke for the Queen. Do you agree?
No.
Okay, so in case you wondered why there's this, you know, British English kind of style, actually until 1976 Seychelles belonged to Great Britain. So they did gain their independence a few decades ago, but it's actually not that long if you think about it. So we still have Big Ben over here Not that big though. This city is still called Victoria, named after the Queen, and this is her city, you know. And over here, mountains with dark clouds. Here we're on the main market street of Victoria, and we got basically all kinds of stuff around for clothes, for pastry, standard supermarkets, fruit, everything. Oh, we also got dry something. It looks like fish.
Dry fish,
It is
yes.
fish.
Very popular in Belarus.
For a moment I wasn't sure because it actually kind of looked like some, you know, driftwood from the sea or something. And there you go, a market with a roof. That's how I would have imagined it, honestly. Steps away from this market, there's something that you might not really expect in this kind of city, but it still really stands out. You just got a temple right here. Look at this thing, very colorful and also beautiful with the mountains in the background. This is incredible. Back here in our element, because we're always kind of ending up in malls, and of course this is also no different. So you're in for the food again.
Yes.
So you're directly camping here at the food place until I stop recording.
Yes.
And this is what breakfast looks like. We have a tuna sandwich and we have a chicken sandwich, passion fruit juice over here, and something sweet that is
It is fried and full of oil butter thingy, so it's a something sweet fried in butter.
time to eat, I guess.
92, only 92.
Yeah,
What is this?
yeah. Exiting the mall and going a little bit left, you will see this cathedral right here. Quite a sight with the bell tower over there in the back. What do we have here? It does kind of have the structure of some church somehow, but I doubt that it is one.
It is a movie theater.
Wow.
Looking at the popcorn.
Yeah.
I can't confirm it, but there are two sides to the popcorn.
That is a good argument. Yeah, we got the popcorn sign. Let's see. Like, it has this fancy fence. The fancy fence. Sad, looks closed. I would be interested what it would look like inside, but for now we can just admire it from the outside. A few streets further we have this beauty over here, which is the Trinity House. We suspect another mall in there. Shall we find out if it is?
Yes.
All right, we have a traffic light over there. It's a rare sight. On Praslin we didn't have that. You don't even notice things sometimes, but this house is also very funny and colorful. And it does seem to be another mall. Seems like they're all kind of shaped like those old Soviet malls, kind of. So
Yeah.
maybe we just entered a parallel dimension and we're in the wrong country. And we're just back in Belarus, but it's warm. It is different. You don't have palm trees, I think.
And this.
Or, whatever all of that is. This right here is like the back rooms of the mall. I don't know, man. Historical landmark of Victoria. Watering place for horses and donkeys. Or something like that. And we're back at the church and have the mountain views over here again. The dark cloud is now somewhere here, but so far it still didn't rain. I don't know, you can't really trust dark clouds over here. And over here we have the Museum of History. Looks historical, definitely. If you take a look at the streets, you might see that people go this way on the left side and the other way on the right side. But over here you enter on this side and go out on that side. What does that prove? Absolutely nothing, actually. We're now going to find an ATM and then go into the museum. Back here at the bus stop after seeing Victoria. It was a nice and culturally also interesting city. Of course, most of that we learned in the museum. Definitely still worth a visit.
Very nice, yes. I wish we had more time here to spend in the city, like maybe see the movie theater or buy things at the market, a huge batch of fruits and things like that.
If there's still things left open here to see, then you can be sure that we're gonna come back. We're now trying our best to go back to our place. It's a bit confusing over here with the buses, so we're just gonna press our luck on the next one. Hopefully we'll get back, and otherwise we'll see where we're gonna end up and explore that, I guess. Believe it or not, we made it home at the first try. It's already been a long day so far with all the ferries and transfers and all of that stuff, and then going through the city with the temperature being very high again. So now it's about 1 or 2 hours of rest, and then we're gonna have some nice dinner.
The host is gonna cook dinner for us tonight, and it is supposed to be awesome. It's gonna be grilled barbecue fish. We're excited for that, and I hope it will not disappoint at this point because the stakes
because
are so
we're too
high.
hyped, yeah.
Yeah.
Keeping the fish streak going until the last day, so let's
Fish
be
every day.
excited for that. We have rice over here, and we have fish under this thing, and we have some mango salad as well. It's gonna be nice. Okay, this is the moment, fish reveal.
Yes. What kind of fish is this?
I don't know if you know that fish. It's called kaon. It's the same family of tuna.
Wow,
It's huge.
look at that. Taste test, let's go.
It's a lot of pressure. It is amazing. Yes.
There you go. $7.36, and I feel like that.
That's the last day of honeymoon. It's not honeymoon anymore, it's just a travel day.
At least we're still together until
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Now there is about 40 minutes to his plane, and now it's for real the end of the vlog. Peace out.
It was nice having you. See you in the next one.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Bye.